Welcome back to PTI. I'm your host, Samuel Levine, alongside Matt Sadik, Lev Suker, and Adam Tabor?
Yeah.
Tarab. All right. Today we're going to be discussing, will Bronny James be good in the NBA? So first, we're gonna give it to Lev here. Let's opening argument.
I believe that Bronny James will be good in the NBA. A lot of people on social media like to clown on him, saying, oh, he's only getting recognition because of his father. I disagree. He was a top 17 recruit in the nation when he came out of high school. And then the reason he only played 25 games and only started 6 and played 15 minutes a game is because he suffered from cardiac arrest. You can't expect someone who just passed out and literally had not only their basketball career, but their life in question to put up the same numbers as other people who are fully healthy and aren't coming off of a catastrophic injury. So in this situation, he needed more time to recover, and he kind of got rushed back because scouts wanted to see him play in college, and he's not going to be at his best. He did not shoot as badly as people thought he did, though. He was pretty efficient. He just didn't get many shots up during the game. He was brilliant defensively as well. At the NBA Draft Combine, we saw him have this, I think he got second place in the shooting drills. He was amazing defensively. He was faster than a lot of people. He was amazing, and he's honestly catapulted himself to a draft pick, whether he was LeBron's son or not. I think he would get drafted. I think his ceiling is a Chris Middleton type player, and I think his floor is like a Javon Carter type player. I think either way, this guy is an NBA player. He has the talent, he has the name, and I think he's most certainly going to get drafted because a team's going to want LeBron James. You purely might get LeBron James based off drafting Bronny. So I think there's nothing to lose because he is kind of a high risk, a low risk, high reward. Because if you take him in the second round and he doesn't pan out, whatever. But there's a good chance he does. So I think he's very valuable to a team.
All right. That's a controversial but a very compelling argument there from Lev. Matt, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so I think even if he were to get drafted, there's a 50-50 chance. It's only because he is LeBron James' son, okay? He does not have the skill set to be an NBA player. And Lev's saying his ceiling's Chris Middleton, his floor is Javon Carter. That's horrible. That means that he's going to be a below average player, and at his ceiling, he's a little bit above average. Chris Middleton in his prime, he was a pretty good player. He was a good number 2, but he wasn't good enough to win a championship. Bronny James is not.
He won a championship. He definitely won a championship.
He wasn't the number 2 though. It was Drew Holiday.
That is not true.
Add something.
Incorrect. Completely incorrect.
Let's get to Adam.
Chris Middleton averaged more points.
Let's get to Adam. All right. Let's get to Adam. Let's get to Adam.
Holiday was a better player.
Imagine drafting a player who just suffered from a cardiac arrest a year earlier, only because he has a famous last name. This man, Bronny James, has not had enough time to develop. He needs another year in college, and he has clear weaknesses. Multiple sources have talked about his inability to drive and finish. He can only finish through contact, but he can't. But there's only so much contact he can do in a basketball game. The fact is that Bronny James is looking more and more like a bust, and a lot of teams might only be interested in selecting him because they want LeBron James. As LeBron James has said, LeBron will go where his son goes.
Do you think
that is very telling? That is very telling. You think that most players would want be on a team. During his last season, he only averaged 4.8 points a game. You wouldn't be drafting a player with these stats after only 1 year. Knowing that he still might have health problems from that cardiac arrest. He needed more time to develop, but he went into the NBA draft because he had a famous name and he had all the marketing money. What do you have to say about that?
Right. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna say something. Adam, do you think because he went into college, do you think because he can't go back to college, that's gonna hurt him?
Yes, I do. College is a developing ground. You face off with the future NBA players. You get time to develop your skills. Plus you can learn a lot in college. That most NBA players go to college. That clearly LeBron James wanted his son to have the college career he didn't. And now after only 25 games and hindered by a cardiac arrest, he is going into the NBA.
Do you think
that is a recipe for disaster?
All right, let's hear.
Do you think LeBron James regrets not going to college?
No.
Right. And also,
Okay, but
Bronny, you
Bronny's
can't
not
call
as good.
Bronny. You cannot call
LeBron was the
Bronny
number
James.
one
Then
player
why
in
did
the
he put
country.
his
cannot
son
call-
in the
Hold on,
college?
hold on.
Why did he put his son as a college?
Player as a sophomore.
I have one. I just
Yeah,
have one
yeah,
question.
yeah.
How can you call Bronny James a bust if we have not seen him step foot on an NBA floor?
I'm not
Okay, but
saying
we've
he's
seen
a
him in
bust.
college.
Why
Where
literally
did
said
I
he was a
say
bust?
he
You
was
said
a
in your
bust?
argument he was a bust.
I'm just saying that he is not off to a good start. From what I, and that he
In the NBA, he
if
did
he's
amazing
He's
at the
saying that
combine.
he's not going to be good in the NBA because of his
If he
start.
doesn't get more time to develop, he's going to be a bust.
All right, that's it for PTI today. I'm Samuel Levine alongside Matt Sadik, Lev Suker, and Adam Tereb. Have a great day.
You bet.